Just hours ago, the funeral of Pope Francis came to a close. The pontiff's body made its way through the Vatican City to his final resting place in St. Mary Major. He was one of the most well-loved religious leaders of our time, drawing in hundreds who came to share their well wishes. Pope Francis died Monday morning at the age of 88 from a stroke and congestive heart failure just hours after his final public appearance on Easter Sunday. NBC's Jay Gray has more from the service this morning.
A
plain wooden coffin atop the steps of St. Peter's Basilica. Gathered at its side, leaders and dignitaries from around the world, including President Trump and First Lady Melania, former President Joe Biden, and his wife Jill. But surely it's those standing, the faithful hundreds of thousands spilling out of the square into the streets, that would have meant the most to Francis, the Pope of the people.
He reminded me of just like being the hands and feet of Christ, of like putting what I believe in action and what I love in action.
The service, much like the man, simple. Wrapped in the ancient rites of the Catholic Church, the Swiss Guard with a final salute, a large white candle, a symbol of the resurrection. Though in the end, as Francis requested, a break from that tradition. His coffin ushered from St. Peter's along a 4-mile route through the heart of Rome at a walking pace, hundreds of thousands lining the streets. The Pope's final journey shared with his people. Ending at the Basilica of Mary Major, the steps lined with those he championed throughout his life, the poor, the disenfranchised, his final resting place, next to his favorite icon of the Virgin Mother.
He asked that tomb should be simple and with essential things. And for that reason, the tomb is not big, great piece of art, but very essential and very simple.
Marking the life of Francesco, a humble servant and shepherd. Jay Gray, NBC News, the Vatican.
President Trump and Ukrainian President Zelensky met before the funeral mass. They talked for about 15 minutes and agreed to continue talking. It comes as the Trump administration officials say Ukraine and Russia are close to reaching a deal. Now, we have much more online about the Pope's service, as well as what comes next for the conclave tasked with choosing the next Pope. That's all where you can find more at WTHR.com.